Ruben Amorim has admitted that he has tweaked things. He's admitted that he's changed things. And I say admitted, I'd say he's just said that he has. And it's really interesting because over the last couple of months, I think one of the biggest talking points is how much have Man United changed? How much has Ruben Amorim changed? What do the tactics look like? It obviously isn't the formation that he's changed. And some Man United fans were very adamant that he hadn't changed one thing. The only thing that had changed was the fact that the players are more confident and the players understand what to do and they're performing better. It's nothing to do with the manager. He's been the same the whole time. And some fans were saying, well, we can see some changes. We can see that we go long now. Some of the tactics have been adapted, etc., etc. And nobody really agreed. Well, I'm glad that now Ruben Amorim has come out and basically said how he sees the situation. And he says that he's changed. Let me know in the comments what you think, because some people are also saying that Ruben said, I won't change. The Pope won't make me change. And now he's saying he has changed. So I've seen some people sort of jump on that to sort of suggest, I don't really know where I stand with Ruben because he told me he wouldn't change and now he would. I can't believe him. Expect. Listen, at the end of the day, who really cares? That's what I've learned. Who really cares? We're unbeaten in 5. Everton on Monday night. Let's get unbeaten in 6 with another W as well, not a draw. And we just kick on. I think the truth of the matter is clearly the infighting, the this, the that, the he said this, she said that. No, you're wrong. Doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. So there you go.
So Ruben Amorim, he's done, you'll be surprised, Flex. We covered one yesterday, another interview. This time it's from with Premier League Productions. But actually, Manchester United have done a really good article on their website talking. This is Manchester United. So this is no, well, probably a little bit spin, but positive spin, you know, in that regard. Manchester United's website. So you don't have to get accused of taking out context.
Can't make it up.
Or, you know, or biases or anything like that. If there is bias, if there is spin, it's positive because it's, you know, state media, if you will, from Manchester United. So here's what he said. Ruben Amorim, this is, I'd literally just copy and pasted, right? Ruben Amorim has admitted he needed to adapt to the demands of the Premier League in his first year as head coach of Manchester United. The Portuguese arrived at United in November 2024. He's been here a year. And when Everton come to Old Trafford on Monday, it will be a year since the day of his first game in charge, which of course was 1-1 away. It was a draw against Ipswich Town. Taking on such a prominent position at a club the size of Manchester United is enough to shape anyone. And Amorim certainly has not been immune from that experience himself. This is Manchester United's words. He says, and I quote, "I think I changed as a coach," the 40-year-old said, sitting down this week to speak to Premier League Productions. "I see things a little bit different. I had an idea of how to play, how to build up in certain ways, and I changed that." He continues. The article continues. As much has been evident in recent months since the arrival of Senna Lommans, our new goalkeeper, with the new keeper given license to kick long whenever the game demands it. He said, quote, "Here, and you see this in the Premier League, we are really focused on data," Amorim continued. "So you need to change the way you do things. You need to pay attention. Of course, you want to play in a specific way, but you need to adapt. You need to understand where you need to play more possession, the way we win some corners to push the opponents, all these things." He then said, adapting to the intensity of the English top flight has been a sizable task over the past 12 months, not just in terms of tactical decision-making, but also for the off-field demands that come with being in charge of a team with the worldwide following like United's. Quote, "I feel like last year I was always overwhelmed with the games," the Reds boss admitted. "I didn't have time to settle down, to understand that my job is not just the pitch, it's outside the pitch. It is to push for everyone. I felt like last year I was really emotional all the time because I was struggling with the results. I'm always saying that this is going to take time, but I'm the guy that has the bigger responsibility to take care of everything and control the emotions a little bit better." He said, the article then says, keeping those feelings in check has perhaps not been helped by the unpredictable nature of some of United's games in recent months. We've logged the joint most first half goals so far in the Premier League this season, 11, but have also conceded the most second half goals of any team in the league. This is Man United's words.
So mad. Wow.
Amorim revealed the factors he's noticed behind that trend. I think we lose intensity, he said. I think we have some problems in some games that we lost. I think 2 times. Casemiro, because of some pain. Harry Maguire, the same thing. So like we said last time, I thought you made the right subs, but injuries dictated. They are key players, not just in the way they play, the experience they have, but also the set pieces, and people don't take that into consideration. Finally, he says, I think we lose some impetus when we are in advantage. We lose that thing of continuing to press the same way. It's a lot of things together, like we said. I think we think it's about let's not suffer a goal. And our mindset should be we have 1 goal. We just need another opportunity to kill the game. So I think it's mental, but I think it's also physical. So we need to improve in that aspect. So like I said, it's actually a really good interview from Ruben Amorim, a very open and honest interview from the Manchester United head coach there, in which he says a lot of things, a lot of things. Like you said earlier on, when I saw those, those things, I did just kind of roll my eyes and sort of go, I don't have the energy for it, Flex. You know what I mean? I don't have the energy of because I saw social media last night and I saw all right, so actually, see, he did say he's changed things. You people were going crazy. And no, he didn't say that he changed things and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. You know what I mean? As long as my big thing was win matches, don't lose, more often than not, make sure you're picking up points and get into those European spots, which is where we're at. So whether or not he has changed things. I'm almost, to be honest with you, I'm actually a little bit annoyed that it's become such a point of contention in the Man United fan base. Like this desire to be right either way. I'm just tired of it. You know what I mean? I am tired of it. And again, whatever he's done to make sure that we're winning more games, good. I'm happy with it.
I think you're right. This, finger pointing, point proving doesn't solve anything. It doesn't solve anything. If you look at my tweets or X posts from seeing this, I went straight into fight mode. I did. I'll admit it. I did. Got a couple of ats from people saying, "Oh, Flex, look, you vindicated. Look, he said what he said. No, now you're gonna, shout out the guys in the chat. A few people saying Flex about to go off. Oh, wait, I told you so." And yeah, this could be a position. This could be a point where finally, the manager's saying what I said a little while ago. However, I'm actually not going to do that. I actually had to think about it after clapping back at a couple people. And the immediate thing was, as soon as it did that, it didn't solve anything. All it was people responding to me, not talking about what Ruben Amorim said, not addressing what Ruben Amorim said, but just going, just admit you was wrong after Grimsby. And I went, actually, it doesn't, there's no point.
It's not even that, Flex. It's not even that. It'll just be, yeah, but you're a prick.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean? And to be honest, I think in defense of you, that's where it does become difficult, because when you do share your opinion or whatever, when you do share your opinion and then you do get when you get insults, back.
Yeah, it's
when something else comes back like this, of course, because you were insulted, you feel like you want to push back, but it doesn't really solve anything, does it?
It don't really solve anything. But so I will say to the people. So what I would say is to the people that were saying he hasn't changed anything. Nothing has changed. The players have just got more confidence, and the manager has done nothing different. You were chatting rubbish. I will say that, because the manager has just come out himself. He's just said I have adapted. I have changed this. I have changed that. And literally 3 weeks ago, you know, when I was being a bit petty on X, I just put the video. I said, this is what I said. And I did go, I was that petty. I went through the comments because I was in that headspace. I was like, let me just remind myself of what they were saying. And as you know, like you said, it's just the abuse. It was just, you're a fake fan. You just can't do this. 3 weeks later, the manager says, I have changed quite a few things, you know. I had to adapt. The A word. Imagine that. That he's said. But the truth of the matter is, yeah, the truthful matter is, yeah, it clearly doesn't change it. But it doesn't.
It doesn't, because, like, for example, here, and by the way, the YouTube comments are weird this morning because your names aren't coming up, your handles are coming up, so it's difficult to see which ones are who, by the way. But you get stuff like this. You're taking this comment out of context, Flex. Taking this comment out of context, especially Flex. He never said he changed during the Sunderland game. He said he changed as a coach when he came to English football. Not very hard to understand. Literally, I don't know the actual name. It's just the handles. It's on the Man United website. Because I specifically this morning went, I'm not even going to just take the quotes. I'm going to literally copy and paste the whole article and go on it. He said, like, the Man United website is going, since Senna Lomas has come in, he's gone longer when I'll get up on the screen again. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it goes
and
to
that's
show
all I said.
It doesn't, and this is my point, is it doesn't matter, because I think that wherever you're at, you can get like the new information or you can get the quotes, but it won't really change your opinion that much. I don't, from what I've seen, I don't think it will. So the goalpost will just basically get shifted a bit, which is, no, he didn't say that. He actually said this. Or actually, no, when he said that, he meant this. And then you sort of just go, well, then it doesn't matter then, does it?
No, it doesn't matter. And also, you know, when you're talking about the things that are right and wrong, if you want to get into the minutiae of it, which, you know, it leaves you in a shit place. It's like, well, yeah, because people say he didn't change the formation, though. No, he didn't. You were saying the formation was the problem. Yeah, I did at one point. I also went on to say that, well, if you're not going to change the formation, you've got to adapt. You've got to, you've got to do different things. You've got to this, that, and the other. And he did it. He did it. So I'm not mad.